So I'll start with some background about myself very briefly, and how I found my way to M.M. So I spent close to 30 years in financial services, with time at JP Morgan, where I started my career after graduate school, to Goldman Sachs, and then to most recently leading research at MSCI. And when I decided what was my next step in my career, I was very interested, or I am very interested in fintech, and particularly fintech and how it intersects with investing. And when I was looking at opportunities where I can make investments in companies in particular, and companies who I could potentially work with, M.M, I met the founders, who are, amazingly impressive, and I decided to join the company. And that's the experience I bring, to the company, and to this discussion today. So M.M is it's an early stage growth company, with an emphasis in using artificial intelligence, applying artificial intelligence to address important investment opportunities, and also to help clients, help them become much more efficient in their business operations and their investment operations. So the investment use cases span different areas, including insurance for sure. So one of the leading applications of our technology is to help clients who begin their investment process with model portfolios. And those model portfolios are effectively representations of views that a client may have. So you think of a client who has an investment committee, and that investment committee has views on risk and on return. And from that, they create a model portfolio that expresses those views. Mm-hmm. So M.M, what it does is, starting with model portfolios, it then allows clients to create client portfolios or individual portfolios, okay, that are much more specific, much more representative, and are infused with preferences. Okay, so you go from a more generic model portfolio to specific individual client portfolios or investment strategies. So it allows clients to, potentially create hundreds or thousands of those types of portfolios. All right. And then the last step, which is critically important, is to engage in reporting. So with artificial intelligence, we have seen across the industry, but with M.M in particular, of how reporting has really just changed fundamentally, meaning that you can generate reports at scale, meaning, you could do tens, thousands of reports that are very specific in terms of explaining a portfolio's positions as well as the portfolio's performance, and do it in a very personalized way. So there's a couple of examples where, two companies, Unipol and Momentum, they're an investment company out of South Africa, and they have investment branches or insurance arms of their operations. And what we've done, we've worked with them to really help them become much more efficient in terms of how they develop their views, and, as I said earlier, create model portfolios and then translate those model portfolios into individual, what I call client portfolios or investment strategies. So those are two companies we worked closely with. And also, what we facilitated or helped them with is to put them in a better position to improve the performance of their portfolios. So it's not just becoming more efficient, which is critically important to your business operations, but also to help them be in a better position to produce outperformance of their investment portfolios. Yeah, so I would say that that's an important question because, I firmly believe, based on my experience and now working with M.M, is that it's more than a competitive advantage. Understanding how artificial intelligence can improve different areas of your investment and business operations is what we say, at least in English, is table stakes, meaning it's foundational, right? So it's not like, should I use AI? Should I not use AI? Increasingly, it's just something that you really need to do. Because again, it makes you better at what you do, okay? Or it allows for new opportunities. So people should think about it, and this is something I always emphasize, is that we went from the phase of like, what is AI in the insurance space or in the investment space, to how do I apply it, to now I get that, let me go out and figure out the best way my organization can leverage it and use it.